Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to build a responsive admin dashboard using React.js and also Tailwind CSS. Here is a project that we'll be building during the video. So this is a header section. In the header section have a simple search bar, notification icon, and the right side have a dummy content like Alex Morgan, system administrator. When you click on it you can't see anything else because this is just designing. Right, in the left side have some content like menus, in the top have a logo. So here is a dashboard which have a different type of things: the cards and chart, live activities, system performance, traffic source. Right, but the cool thing is when you will click on the analytics you are getting different type of content. I click on the customer sales, as you can see guys. So it is fully responsive. I'm gonna open the small screen size. As you can see in the small screen size, when I click on the menu button I'm getting the sidebar, and also I can click on any link to get the details on there. Right, so guys, I will teach you how you can use simple React and also Tailwind CSS to design that from scratch. Guys, we have successfully installed React, Tailwind CSS and also the side icons. So we're going to use them to create an admin dashboard. So first of all, I will design the complete application. Means I will design one by one component. When I will use the logic, then I will teach you how you can use the logic to display a different type of content. But in the designing section, I just use simple Tailwind CSS classes to design that. So first of all, I will design the sidebar. Right, I will design the sidebar. Then when I will use the logic in the sidebar, means I will display some menus by using a map method or using any logic. So I will teach you. So without further ado, let's get started to design the sidebar. So guys, I've used simple CSS classes, means Tailwind CSS classes to design the sidebar, but we need to add the logics to display the dynamic menus and also some logic which help us to close the sidebar. And yeah, so now let's move on our code editor, and the first step is I have a data folder. Just I copy this one folder from my previous folder and I just paste it inside the data folder. First of all, have icons which are coming from blue side icons and have a different type of content like revenue data, performance data, traffic resources, live activities, and yeah, menus items. On menu items have icon with the name of icons, so we're gonna use them inside the projects. So I'm gonna close it and move on app.jsx file. So first of all, I'm gonna add the state which is sidebar set sidebar open. By default I will use false. Also I'm going to create another state which help us to display the active tabs and non-active tabs. Set active tab. Okay, by default I will use overview. Okay, so I'm going to pass them as a props inside the menus, inside the sidebar guys. So yeah, so we're going to use it one by one. Set sidebar, and same thing, set side active tabs, and also set active tabs as well. Right, so I need to receive them inside this sidebar. What is the next? Set sidebar, active tabs, and set active tab. Also I need to assign the set active tab on there as well. Okay, so the step 1, I use the little template on there. Before using fixed class, I just use little template dollar curly brackets and just use sidebar is true, means open is true. Then I would say translate x 0, otherwise negative, translate x full. This is used when user will click on this one in the small screen size, this one icon. Where is icon guys? This one icon. I just use them to close and display the sidebar, but also we need to work on that and you will able to see everything is clear on there. So where is icon here? So I would like to use on click event on there and just use sidebar. Set sidebar is false, by default is true. Let me share with you. A sidebar by default is false. Yeah, okay, so let's try to execute that. Okay, just a minute. I click on it, it doesn't move. Sidebar, why it doesn't move on? Give me a second. Sidebar is open. Okay guys, I think it will apply when I will work on the header section, then it should be close it. Okay, but this is a simple logic on there. So let's move on and we're gonna work on this one section. It is very important to display the menu, so I'm gonna cut it and I need to import the menu items, menu icon, not the icon. Let me check it from there. menu items like this. Import menu items, destruct them from data and data. Okay, so I will use them inside there is menu item.map, and I will use item, just use written keyword. Where is my previous code? Give me a second, guys. I just undo that because I need to get my previous code. Okay, I'll leave that and I'm gonna get the import menu items like this, and just cut it, call it menu items dot map items, and return this one content. So let me save it, and you are able to see the content inside there. Right, let me add the icons and a few more things one by one. Right, so the first thing I'm gonna assign the key is item.id, and this is very important to add the active and non-active tabs. Means user click on the particular link, then the particular link will be applied different type of color. And yeah, so I use active tab as a prop is equal to items.id, then I would say bg white 20, text should be white, shader 2xl, scale 104. Otherwise text should be gray, not white 70. When I hover the mouse, like this. So let me save it, and as you can see, okay, I think wait, okay, just remove that, as you can see, guys. But it doesn't work when I click on that because I need to call the function inside there. So on click, and I use say active tab, set active tab is item.id, and also I'll use set give me a second, I'm gonna use curly brackets. Also I'll use set sidebar false. Okay, I'm gonna save the file and I'm gonna click on it, as you can see. Right, let's move on, and we're gonna work on the, okay, here's a conditional rendering, so I'm gonna uncomment it, cut that, and just use active tab is equal to items.id and display this one content. Okay, also I'll use on there is items.gradient color. So as you can see, let's move on, and also I'm gonna add on there is item.gradients, and remove the item.icon. This is a static data, but I need to add that as a dynamic data, so I'm gonna call it items.icon, and also I will use the classes. So I will use the simple items.icon, class name should be h5 and make5, text should be white, and you are able to see the icons, as you can see. The next one is content, so I'm going to remove that and use items.label. Just like this, I'm getting that, as you can see, guys. So let's move on, and there are no logic used inside the content. So we have successfully designed and completed our sidebar. So let's move on to work on the header section, right? So guys, there are no logic used inside. They are just use simple things that help us to display the active tab text and also date inside there. So let's work on that and use simple logic on there. Is make a state which is current time, set current time, use state, and I'm gonna assign that as new date function on there by default. But when the page will be loaded, I need to update the current time. So in order to use the current time update, I'll use effect hook like this. Inside there, I'm going to use const timer set interval. Give me a second, I will show you from set interval function set current time. I just target that and I'm going to use new pad. Outside of that, I'm going to use 60,000 like this. Just use return and clear interval, just timer like this, and I'm going to use it as a prop inside the header as current time and current time. Okay, and also I need to assign that is active tab, and also set set sidebar is open, set sidebar open. Okay, set sidebar open like this. Okay, so just copy and paste as a prop on there, like active tabs. Like this, and the last one is so okay there. Okay, here's a menu button. So I would like to use simple function which is on click and set sidebar open is true. So let me save it and let's try to execute this one in the small screen size. Why it doesn't work? Give me a second. This will be closed. This doesn't work. Check vendor method sidebar. Okay. Set sidebar is not a function. Give me a second. Set sidebar. Okay, I need to paste it, and I think, give me a second. No, why the closes doesn't work? And also I will fix it. Give me a second. I just use another logic inside there, then it should be displayed perfectly on there. Okay, so in the tabs I just use active tab as a prop, which is our view, right? And also I need to display the date. Okay, so I'm going to use it current time as a prop, and I need to convert it to local data string as object based in enus curly brackets weekday. Long year. I'm gonna use numeric, and month should be long. Also day should be in numeric. Okay, so I'm gonna save the file. Let's see, something is wrong. Not a function. Okay, let me check it. Current time, give me a second. current time. To local data string. Okay. What is not a function? Okay. To local data string current time. Why I'm getting the problem? Give me a second. Okay, the mistake is inside there. Just save it and let's open it. Yeah, I'm getting that, as you can see, guys. The current time. It will change automatically when you will be open the application. So I'm going to click on any tab. I'm getting the result inside the header. So let's work on the sidebar functions, which is this, and I need to open and close that when this will be open. Okay, so before moving on that, so let's move on the sidebar, and we're gonna check it where his problem is. Sidebar is open. Give me a second. Set sidebar open by default is false, and let's sidebar translate. Okay, I think the problem is the space. Close it. Yeah, I'm getting that. Open it, close it, open it, close it. So as you can see, right, cool, very simple. His problem is space. Just remove the space from there and it should be solved the problem, as you can see. Right, so let's move on and we're gonna work on the cards. So guys, I have a simple code which have some static data, but I will use the logic to display the dynamic data inside the code, and also I will reuse the code multiple times to display the different type of content on each code. Okay, so I'm gonna move on our code editor. So I need to pin this metric cards, right? So the metric cards I need to pass as a props. So I have many props, so I just get that for saving the time. So here is the title, total revenue, value, like this, change this amount, whatever the value you will assign it, and this is icon name $sign. This is a right sign, but when I enter it, it is appear in the top from the left side icon, right? And this is a color, this is a subtitle, and this is a trend content. So I will use them inside the metric card as a prop, right? So let's get them. Title, value, by the way I will use curly brackets, value, and what is the next, change, icon, and gradient, subtitle, what is that gradient? Okay, I'm gonna get that in, right? And what is the next? Give me a second, I just check it, guys. Okay, I need to use command there, and this will be trend. Okay, so I'll use them inside this one project. So let's look at that. So first of all, I will select this content. After the BR, I just select gradient, just use this one class, and as you can see, so let's move on, and same thing, I'm gonna add it in the next gradient, like there. Okay, just use gradient. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Look at that, the icon. Okay, but I will change the icon which is coming from icon tab. Okay, I'm gonna use as a I'm getting the problem. Okay, the problem is I need to destruct them using that. Okay, so let me, this is my normal icon, I need to change it into this one icon. Okay, but I need to check it. Yeah, it is icon, and I'm gonna get it, use on there, and I need to remove this one. Assign the class, height should be 8, width should be, text should be white. So I'm gonna save the file. Why I'm getting the problem? Icon has corresponding text. Okay, I need to close it, just save it, and look at that, right? Let's move on. So this is a conditional based finding. So I just get it and use is positive. What is a positive? Okay, so I'm going to create a, give me a second, this is a const this curly bracket, this is brand. Okay, inside there, where I am, yes, I'm getting issue, guys, because I need to use simple conditional thing inside there. So let me check it, give me a second. So curly bracket is start. Okay, Just I'm gonna cut it and just check it. Okay, const is positive equal to, and I'm gonna pass the same thing on there to change greater than 0. Okay, just use this. Is positive is exist, arrow up, otherwise arrow down. Okay, and also I'm gonna assign the class like h4 with 4, and same thing I'm gonna use inside there. Just save it and remove this windows. As you can see, the arrow is up here, and also I need to add the dynamic content on there. So in order to display the dynamic content, I just use math.abs and assign the change variable. Outside of there, I'm going to use modules. Right, cool. Let's move on. Here is the title. I just passed the title, which is coming from prop. The value also is coming from the prop, and subtitle is coming from the prop. So just save it. Right, let's move on. And here is a map method. It means I'm going to use map method to get the data and display the data as a conditional paste. So select it and target your train. Use tiny operator, add the map, assign the value map point and index, and just use return this on content. Okay, and the key is index, and also let's say gradient color on there as well, and gradient. And where is, okay, after this one I'm gonna assign the manual style. The height should be point divided by math.max. Make a copy of the trend times by 1, and yeah, this will be modules. Use comma width, and width should be 8 pixel, like this. Look at that, guys. So this is a quarter, this is coming from the prop. So why I have designed this one? Reason for designing this one, I just get it and make another copy, save it. My second card is up here. Just change as a props inside there. So I'm gonna get the props and paste on there like this. Just remove the users, import it, save it, and look at that. Okay, and same thing I'm gonna do to paste, copy the data, paste on there, remove the target, edit, and third one. Okay, let's move on. Just get the fourth one, paste on there, get the data, paste on there, remove the zip, and look at that, guys. Right? So guys, we're gonna work on the logic to display the chart and live activity, right? So I need to move on our code editor. So step number 1, we need to install the package which are help us to display the chart. In order to install the chart package, you need to open your terminal and use npm install recharts. Once you have installed a rechart, I'm going to close it and just save it. And let me check it package.json, and rechart 3.2.1 version has been installed. So I'm going to close it and also close this one. Open analytics, revenue analytics. Inside this one page, you need to get the data from your data folder. Okay. Use import. Let me share with you here. So this is export cons. Inside they have a month, revenue, users, growth. So I'll use this one inside there to display the chart. Okay, so revenue data from data folder, data file. I'm gonna close other tabs. Okay, only one tab, guys. Okay, so let's work on the chart. So this is the last one. Before the last one, closing tag, I would like to use not revenue, responsive container, which is coming from recharts. Inside there, you need to also add area chart. You need to pass it as a prop data and which data you want to display it inside the chart. I would like to use the revenue chart. So I'm going to save the file. but inside there I need to add a lot of code. So in order to save the time, I just get my previous area chart data, just paste it, save the file. So let me share with you. So this is the area chart tag. Inside they have a DEFC, some content which will help us to display the different type of color combinations, and the as a prop and the value, prop value, and yeah, tooltip. So these are data, guys. So in order to use them, you need to import it from Recharge. So I'm going to copy my previous project file project, and I don't need to use area chart in there, just paste it. X-axis, Y-axis is tooltip responsive container area from Recharge. So I'm going to save the file and refresh my page. I'm facing issue. Let me check it. 401. So let me open the terminal. What is wrong? Could not resolve reactors. Okay, I need to install this one package. So yeah, open the new terminal. Use npm install of react-s, and I'm gonna close that. Stop the server, restart it, open it, and I'm gonna close this one. Let's look at it, guys. The chart has been appear inside there, but I have some issues, so let me fix it. So what are the issues? So let me get it, and I'm gonna paste on there. Okay, no, chart is up here, but okay. The problem is I need to use the width 100% and height should be 350 pixels. Okay, so I think it should solve the problem. 350. Alright, cool. As you can see, guys, the data is coming from the data file. Okay, and yeah, it is perfect. So I need to work on live activity. Okay, close it. So same thing I'm gonna do on there. I need to get the live activity data from this one file, and first of all I open that, import from data file. I will use them as a prop, not as a prop. I will use the map method, map and activity index, and just return this in prop. As you can see, the content is up here, but we need to add the prop as a key index and activity as a prop. So I just open that and destruct them, right? And I will use them inside this one file. But before using it, I just get my styling and icons and just download. And this is a plus, this is crown, this is a star, and yeah. So let's use simple logic which handle the style type is styles, like this one. I need to get activity as a prop dot type, right? And cons activity icon I need to get that from style.icon. So this activity is coming from the live activities, and in the live activities have a user, action, amount, type, and name, and type by the way, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, you can't see any changes because I need to add them. So I need to add, the first step is, so selected, use style.bg. So I'm going to save the file, as you can see. In order to display the icon, I would like to use activity icon class h5 and also the style.text. Okay, I'm going to close it. And there we go, guys. As you can see, the icons are appear inside there. Activity.user, the users are appear. Okay, and same thing, I'm gonna add it, activity.action, and there I'm gonna add it, activity.amount, activity.time. I'm gonna save the file. Look at that, guys. So we have successfully almost complete admin dashboard, but we need to work on another sections. Okay, so let's move on. So guys, I have designed the traffic sources and system performance. So we're gonna add the logics to display the content inside this one and this one section. So I need to move on our code editor. So I'm gonna close this one tab, just open traffic source. So in the traffic source, I need to get the data from this one file, and like this one, inside they have name is a key value. Value is a like 45 and 28. There are different colors on there, and also have icons. So we're gonna use this one traffic source inside this one page. Okay, not this one page. Where is my traffic source page? Like that. So I need to use import and destruct them from data and data file. Okay, the next thing I need to use for loop method. So I need to cut that, use curly brackets, traffic source dot map source index, and inside this one I need to destruct the icons. So I'm going to use source icon from source dot icon. I'm going to show you where it is icon. So here is icon. I have assigned them in the variable with the name of source icon, right? And I'm going to paste complete code which I have designed. Okay, so I need to assign the key as index, and here is the dynamic data. Just a minute, index. So inside there I need to add the dynamic data. The first one is stroke, okay, stroke, not the stroke, yeah, stroke, curly bracket, source dot color, which is coming from my this one file, and this fill, after the fill you need to use stroke with not a stroke width. I would like to use stroke dash ray. Okay, so give me a second, I just get that, guys, because I'm facing mistake. I'm facing issue when I enter the wrong spelling. Okay, so here's the dynamic icons, so I'm gonna cut that and just use curly brackets. Target your source icon but in the curly bracket. Okay, also I'm gonna add the class which have width and height. Width 6, height also 6, and also I'm gonna assign the manual style, which is style color should be source.color. Okay, so here is a name, so I need to use, give me a second, source.name, source.value, and modules. I'm going to save the file, and oops, I can't see anything else. Okay, let me check that. Okay, I need to use return there. It should be display the content. Great, I'm getting the content, as you can see, guys. Right, so let's move on the system performance, and we're gonna use same logic that have used inside the traffic source. So in the system information, system performance, here is the first of all I need to destruct my data. Okay, so where is my menus? Where is the performance data? Okay, I need to get that and import this from data file. Okay, the next thing I need to use map method inside there. So performance data dot map and metric, write any name as you want. I'm going to use variable names. Okay, return like this, and I just change the static data to dynamic data. Metric.name, and this will be metric.status. This is a static data. Okay, but I would like to change this one. Metric value, metric.value, metric.value. Okay, and also I need to add few things which is used inside there. Okay, so I would like to use style with metric.value modules, and also I need to add another property, guys. So just use comma background color should be metric.fill. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna save the file, and I'm getting the data, but I'm facing issue, guys. Give me a second. Okay, the mistake I need to find out where is the mistake is. Okay, so let me check that problem, guys. Give me a second. So the problem is, this is my main. Okay, and this is my next x3, it like this, and yeah, it is perfect, but why that's happening on there. Okay, perfect. So let me check, guys, where is the mistake. Give me a second, guys. So calibrate here. Metric dot value modules, comma, color, metric dot fill, G rounded, height full rounded attribution. Yeah, it's perfect, guys. So okay, guys, the problem is in my CSS class I need to assign the height should be 2 because I need to display the progress bar, as you can see, guys. Very simple. So yeah, guys, so we are almost done, but the last and cool thing I need to add that when I click on the analytics I need to display another page, customer, sales, and so on and so forth. So I just design it and use simple logic like a conditional based. So you need to watch the complete video from this situation, from this point to last point. Okay, but everything is perfect in the small skin size and large skin size, whatever the size you will be used. As you can see, when I click on that, I'm getting the menus. Click on the menus has been disappeared, right? So watch the video from this one, and yeah, so we're gonna work on these options. Okay, so let's move on. So guys, I will show you a few important things, then I will use the sound inside the video, and behind of the video you will get the complete code from scratch. Okay, so first of all you need to select this one content which have a matrix, means cards, analytics. Give me a second. Like these details are used inside the tab. So I would like to use, give me a second, and I'm going to show you what you need to do. And like this. So I'm going to use simple, cut that, and use active tab, means the state which are used on the top. As you can see, the default values overview when is match with overview, then I would like to use this code. Okay, why I'm getting, okay, the next thing is here is a multiple values. So give me a second, I'm going to show you how you can handle that. So there are many values, so give me a second, I'm going to use fragment and paste the complete code on there. So when the active tab is merged with overview, then display the content like this, and when you click on there you can't see anything else. Okay, so we're gonna work on same logic that I've used on there, like active tab equal to overview to display this one complete code. Otherwise I need to work on another sections to display the another values. So you need to watch the video because I just use simple logic and some classes which are used to design the component. So let's move on.